Hey everyone, welcome to another day of Vlogmas. It is 5 in the afternoon and I'm just picking up the camera now. Honestly, I'm going to show you guys what this horse does. He's just here at the window because a few of you are asking about what wind sucking is. Have a look. You watch, you probably think I'm going to tell him off. See that? I hope that's getting on camera. Because this is why we fence everything off, because he does it on the windowsill here and it actually chips some of the brickwork off, and if Michael catches him doing it, we'll all be in trouble because he's not supposed to be doing it because he's damaging everything. We'll see if he does it again. But anyway, I don't know what I was saying. Today it is already 5 o'clock and I'm just picking up the camera now. I've done nothing all day. I've watched about 2 Christmas movies. Oh, and by the way, Netflix Christmas movies are crap. I've just discovered a heap on Stan that are way better. So if you've got Stan, check out the Christmas movies on there. Way better than what Netflix is offering. I'm just waiting on Michael to come home from work now. He's just gone straight from work to do all our Christmas food shopping. So hopefully he's been able to get everything we need. So tonight we decided we don't want anything major. Well, it'll probably end up being pretty filling, but we're just going to make Cob Loaf. I think we're going to make the cheese and spinach Cob Loaf. And I think he's got a kilo or a couple of kilos of prawns to go with that. That's all we're going to have tonight. I don't feel like making anything. And I'll probably be making a Mars bar slice as well if Michael can get all the ingredients. So I'll probably show you all that. We're just waiting on him to get home at the moment. It is a beautiful day today. Absolutely beautiful. It's sunny, but it's so cool. I think it's only about 24 degrees or something. The breeze is just absolutely perfect. I'll show you outside. Excuse my filthy windows, but yeah, have a look how nice it is. And here comes Rolly again, ready for his next wind suck by the look of it. But yeah, that's what he actually does. He'll grip onto the windowsill or whatever he can, and then you hear him take that gulp of air, whatever the sound is. And yeah, that's what he actually does when he gets the chance. See watch his neck. See how he's taking a big gulp in with his neck? That's called wind sucking. And it's very, very common amongst ex-racehorses. And it's supposed to give them, they reckon it gives them some sort of high from it. But it's not good for them. It grinds their teeth down. It's not really good. Yes, I am here and you're not supposed to be doing that. Don't you know that, don't you? You will get in trouble if Daddy comes home and sees that. No. See, he knows. Don't even have to do much. He knows he's not supposed to be here. Go away. Go on, you're going to damage it and get in trouble. So, yes, and tomorrow, which will be Christmas Eve, 24th, we're probably going to go to the beach early, first thing in the morning. We're probably going to go to the beach and then, yeah, just prepare for Christmas Eve dinner then, which is actually technically our Christmas day. So, yeah, once Michael gets home, I'll show you what we've bought and making dinner, and yeah, that's it. Guess who's home? Oh my God, do you guys know how much I love a Christmas food haul? Oh, wow. So I'll just show you what we've got. All of it is for a health conscious family. So yeah, just keep that in mind while you're watching. So we'll start, we've got some double thick chocolate custard, double thick vanilla custard. We have some Coca-Cola beverage. We've got just a little bit of butter. We got some milk, 2 3-litre milks. We got some Ferreros. We have some chicken gravy stock. This is going to be for the roast chicken turkey dinner. We have some sour cream and a heap of cream cheese. Some of this is going to be for the Cob Loaf, and some of it is going to be for the cream cheese dip that goes with our little fry pans. We've got a couple of punnets of strawberries here. They look quite nice. We've got some little, I don't know what you call these things, chavaps. I don't know why I always try and say chabarfes or something, but chavaps. Yeah, these are for our little fry pan meal. We have some Thousand Island dressing here for our prawns tonight. We've got a heap of lollies, sour lollies. We've got some Mars bars there. They're for the Mars bar slice we're going to make. We have some more Bundaberg vanilla rum custard. We've got some ham for during the week. We've got frozen chopped spinach for our Cob Loaf. We have some wafer biscuits here. I think these will be for our little dipping chocolate thing that we're going to make. Got some mushrooms for our little fry pans. Some broccoli for our turkey dinner. Some lemons for the tequila. We've got just a small amount of chocolate. I think 2 or 3 of these are going to be for the Mars bar slice, and then the other one's going to be for the dipping chocolate. I think 2 and 2 is what we did. Caramel, I think Michael's just thrown that in. He must have liked that. Shredded cheese, also for the Cob Loaf. Thickened cream. Can't really remember, but if I don't remember, it'll probably just get used with my coffees. We've got some chicken seasoning for the turkey. Michael's got some alcohol for him. I don't really drink. Well, not beer anyway. We've got our meat. Oh, what have we got in there? Let's have a look. This is from the butcher. So, all right. So we've got a slab of beef. This is all going to be for our little fry pan. So we've got some beef meat there. And we've got some pork here that also will be cut up for the little fry pans. And then those little pork chops, those are for the kids. They just usually like to cook those up as a snack if they're hungry. Like I said, my kids are weird. They don't eat junk food. This is what they make as a snack, pork chops. We've got some pretzels for the dipping chocolate. We've done the alcohol. We've got some more vanilla custard here. Wow, we've got a lot of custard. That's good. We've got some long life milk. I've got 2 here plus another 4 there because I absolutely hate running out of milk. So I always like having backups of long life milk. We've got 2 boxes of choc chip cookies. They're for Jamie. We've got our rice bubbles for our Mars bar slice. We've got a whole chicken here. Now, I'm assuming, I think the dogs are probably going to get half of this each because this is 2 kilos. So 1 kilo of meat per dog is like double what they normally get. We normally give them half a kilo of meat each day, like whether it be chicken legs or brisket bones. So, yeah, I'd say we're going to chop that in half and give them half each. So that's going to be the dog's Christmas dinner. We have some prawns here for tonight to go with the Cob Loaf. Look how much, guys, $27. My God, that kills me to pay these prices. But I mean, I have heard of people paying $40 a kilo up here for prawns too. But it kills me to pay that much when in Sydney, I'm not kidding, we used to get our prawns from Cabramatta every Christmas, and we're lucky to be paying over $15 for prawns even bigger than this. But anyway, it's Christmas. We've got 2 French onion soup mixes for our Cob Loaf. We've got some more prawns here. We've got another nearly a kilo of tiger prawns. All right, well, that's a lot of, $50 worth of prawns. That's all right. We've got some chicken drumsticks here. I'm assuming they're for the dogs. So this is how much it costs us to feed the dogs. I think there'd be 1 day's worth in here by the feel of it. So what do we got? 2, 4, 6. Yeah, so 3 chicken legs in there. That will feed both dogs. This is why I was telling you guys how it's actually cheaper to feed them fresh meat than tin food. Let me just get the price for you. So that amount of chicken, that's 1 meal, costs $3. So I think a tin of dog food would probably cost that, if not more. I don't know how much dog food costs because we never buy it. Our dogs don't like it. But yeah, $3 a day to feed the dogs. And then we top them up with a little bit of biscuits if they're still hungry. But yeah, we like to feed them raw food like what they're supposed to eat. This is our bread for the Cob Loaf. So it's a nice big Cob Loaf. We've got our mincemeat here. Lucky we were able to get that actually for our Christmas dinner. We've got some shallots that'll go in the Cob Loaf and in the sour cream dip for Christmas. We've got some marshmallows for the dipping chocolate. Some kiwi fruits for the dipping chocolate. We've got some eggs because we go through a lot of eggs. We've got some more marshmallow twists here, probably just to eat and for the dipping chocolate. Those long loaf milks I did. We've got a couple of apple pies here. This one's a snack thing of 4, and this one we'll probably take to my dad's house to have with one of the custards after Christmas dinner. Got a couple of bags of Smith's chips, that's me. Some pretzels here, again for the dipping chocolate or just to eat. I've got my Coffee Mate vanilla pods for my coffees. We've got 2 packets of dill here. They go into the cream cheese dip for our little fry pans. And we've got some parsley also and some carrots. So that is our mega Christmas haul. And once I put all this away, I'll show you how I make my Cob Loaf and my Mars bar slice. So I just thought I'd sample a couple of prawns to make sure that they're tasty. They are absolutely delicious. And I left all the scraps for Ellie to eat. And she looks like she's really enjoying that. I will clean up afterwards before I start cooking. Just got all my stuff out for Mars bar slice here, but I'll wait till she finishes. Then I'll clean the bench. Of course. I didn't even set them off this time. Oh, we'll wait. Well, I've cleaned the bench, so I'll set up for the Mars bar slice. Okay. All right. Now, guys, I'm telling you this as a tip from me to you. If you've never tried Mars bar slice, you're missing out in life. I'm telling you, it is, if you like Mars bar and chocolate, it is the most delicious thing you'll ever put in your mouth, ever, ever. Our family loves it and it never lasts very long. And it's super, super easy, absolutely as easy as you can get. Okay, so all you're gonna need is butter, Mars bars, milk chocolate and rice bubbles. That is it. All 4 ingredients, that's all you're gonna need. Now, the exact measurements, and I'll leave the recipe exactly as I found it on the website. I'll even leave a link to the website for you guys. But you'll need 90 grams of butter, 3 85-gram bars of Mars bars. So if you got the regular size Mars bar snack, you'll need 3 of those. 250 grams of chocolate. You can see here, this is 350 grams. And you'll need 3 cups of rice bubbles. So I don't make it according to the exact measurements because we normally like to make a bigger portion of it. So it's not an exact science. You're not cooking anything. It's all gonna go into the fridge. I'm pretty much just gonna use this whole bag of Mars bars, 360 grams. So I'm probably gonna put in about maybe 180 to 200 grams of butter. Okay, so what we'll do, this may take a while. I think he only got these individual ones because they must have been on special. I think Mars bar is a very Australian thing. I'm not sure if you can get it everywhere. I'm pretty sure you can get it in the UK, but for you guys that are in America, as far as I'm aware, I think the Moro bar is very similar. Cut one open so you can see what's in it. So it looks like that inside. So you've got your nougat here, a layer of caramel, and then chocolate all around. So if your Moro bars in America are similar to that, I'm assuming you'd get a similar flavor. Before you start melting anything, just get your tin and grease it up a little bit. Now this one doesn't matter too much because we're going to put the baking sheet on top, but this will just help the baking sheet stick. So line that with baking paper and just get it in right into the corners. And the butter, like I said, just helps the baking paper stick to the pan. Lightly grease this top part as well, just so that it doesn't stick. It shouldn't do, there's going to be enough fat and oil in it, so it should be fine, but I always like to just give it a good coating just in case. It's pretty close, 204, so I wanted about 200 in. All right, so I'm going to put that in the microwave just for like a few, say 30-second intervals, and just give it a stir, and then put it in for another 30 seconds, give it a stir, just until it's all melted through, and then we'll bring it out. So that's probably the consistency you can expect. All the actual chocolate's melted, the caramel's melted, and you're just sort of left with that nougaty. That's not going to melt really. I tried to just maybe, you know, thin it out a bit, but it doesn't really do much. It's still clumpy as it is, but that's fine. That's how it's supposed to be. Now for the rice bubbles, like I said, I think it's 3 cups, but I just tend to put whatever. I might need a bigger bowl, but we'll see. So that's 2, 4. I think we'll just mix that in first. So you basically just want to try and get all your rice bubbles coated in this nougaty stuff. And you just want to pack it down really hard and really tight in all the corners. Make sure you pack it down really tight. Okay, so next step is to break up the chocolate, and we're going to just microwave that in the microwave as well. Well, clearly in the microwave. We're just going to melt that in the microwave was what I meant to say. All right, so I'm just going to do 1 block first. I'm just going to microwave that until it's all melted, and I'll see if we actually need a second block. You can always put another block on top. That's fine. All right, so we're just going to pour that over this now. I'm thinking we might need another block of the chocolate. Okay, second block of chocolate going on. Now, let that cool for a bit first, and then throw it in the fridge. Once it's hardened, ready to eat. Cut it into slices, or just, you know, take a bite out of the bar, whatever you want to do. Delicious. Christmas is not the time to count calories, guys. All right, so next we're going to make the Cob Loaf. So what you need for that is, we're going to do, there's a lot of variations, guys. You can make chicken and corn, cheese and bacon, spinach and cheese. Like, there's 1,000,001 different combinations. The one we like is spinach and cheese. So what you're going to need for that is a packet of frozen chopped spinach. This is 250 grams. So you need 1 packet of those. You need 1, well, I've actually got 2. I'm probably going to use 2. So we've got 2 cream cheese spread. Like, these are 250 grams each. So 2 of those. And then you're also going to need some sour cream. So I'll probably use half of this. Like to put a few shallots in there just for a bit of flavour. You'll also need some shredded cheese, and you'll also need a packet of French onion soup mix, the dry packet mix. Now, what you're going to do to start with, you need to have your spinach thawed. What I normally do is I empty mine into like a colander and then like sit that in a bowl, and I just let that sit and thaw while I do all the rest of it. Just sort of spread it out so that it's got a chance to get most of that water out, because you want to squeeze most of the water out of this before we add it to all the cream cheese and everything. We're going to put in two cream cheese tubs and half of that. Now we're going to add our French onion soup. I'm going to chop up a couple of shallots to go in it. Okay, so now we'll mix all this together, and then once this is combined, we'll add our spinach. So now we're going to add the spinach, but what you want to do is you want to try and squeeze out as much moisture from the spinach as you can first. So just, hopefully it's going in. What I like to do is just basically squeeze it out like that and then add it to my mix. All right, so that's the spinach added. What I also do as well, I don't know if everyone does it, but I like to add a bit of cheese so that it's all gooey when it's melting in there as well. And then just mix all that together. Okay, so for the loaf itself, you can use a round one or one of these. This was literally, my husband said this was literally the last one available anywhere. So what we're going to do is we cut out the middle. Make sure you leave the sides because the loaf needs, and don't cut all the way down either. We just want to cut this top off so we can push this dip inside. Okay, so once you've got the hole, just tear off the top, and then you want to pull out all the insides of the bread. Okay, don't throw out any of that bread, for God's sakes, but we don't need it right this minute. Now just fill up your bread cavity with this dip. Okay, and then just put that in the oven on about say 160, just until all the cream cheese inside heats up. Once that's heated up and it's looking nice, then we're going to break up the rest of the bread that we've took out, break that up into small pieces, place it around the outside, and just bake that for another couple of minutes, just until the pieces of bread get a little bit crispy. All right, so I'm going to put this in the oven now, and we'll come back once it's all warmed up. Okay, so for the cream cheese dip that I make for the little fry pans, what you're going to need is 2 packets of, or 2 tubs of cream cheese. You're going to need 250 ml of sour cream, so half of this, the other half I'm using in the Cob Loaf. And you're going to need 2 packets of dill, fresh dill. And you can also add a few shallots. Are these called shallots? Spring onions. You can add just a couple of spring onions for taste as well. So what we're going to do first is chop up our dill. Okay, so to add to this, we're going to add the cream cheese and the sour cream. Give it a good mix. You can add a bit of salt and pepper as well if you want, according to taste. And that's basically it. So that is the cream cheese dip that we have with our little fry pans. So this is it all mixed in. So just add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper to taste, however you like. And then that's it. That's basically ready to go then. So that'll develop some flavours overnight and be ready for our little fry pans tomorrow.
It's weird to see one of those big, you know?
Yeah, I know. I actually done a double. Someone walked in and bought a iced coffee out of the fridge and paid with cash, and that was one of them.
And dinner is served.
Can I eat it?
Are we going to eat or are we going to chuck it out?
Chuck it.
I've decided we're going to.
I added a little bit of extra cheese on top. Oh, that's fancy. I added a little bit of extra cheese on top while the rest of the bread
Move
cooks.
out of my way.
So dinner is served. Bon appetit.
The fuck?
Well, I might finish it off here, guys. We're going to eat. I've still got to edit this video and get it out to you. So I will catch you all tomorrow. Happy Vlogmas!